I've been suffering for many years, more than 20 years, since I was a student studying in the United States. I think it all started after the September 11th tragedy. That one, it was something new for all of us, for all mankind, I believe. It was something that shocked the world. After a year, I had to move back to Cyprus because my studies were finishing, and I had to relocate and come back home. Apart from that, even though we came safely to Cyprus, the Ilios crash in 2005, it was like a punch in the stomach. I'm trying to find a solution. Since then, I'm suffering every single time. The anticipation is the worst.
Γιάννη μου, πάμε 20 χρόνια πίσω. 20 χρόνια στέρησης σε ένα πάρα πολλά σημαντικό πράγμα, το οποίο είναι σε ένα ζευγάρι. Τι είναι? Το ταξίδι. Με τον Μιχάλη μου ήταν πρόβλημα, που πάντα ήταν πρόβλημα. Δηλαδή κάναμε ένα ταξίδι στο χρόνο που στην τελική έπρεπε να το κλείσουμε 3 μήνες πριν. Έπρεπε 3 μήνες να προετοιμάζεται με σουταφέτ, χάπια, πράγματα. Για να πάμε τελικά στην ημέρα του ταξιδιού και στην ημέρα του αεροπλάνου. Στρες. Έβλεπες έναν άνθρωπο να υποφέρει. Για ποιον πράγμα? Για να περάσει ωραία. 5 μέρες, 10 μέρες.
When I met you, I was a wreck. After we have a couple of sessions, I was start getting my life back.
So, first step, we start by activating the left side of the brain. First of all, we need balance between the left and the right hemisphere. As we start our therapy session, we need to charge the magnesium relief in order to be charged with the specific frequencies. Before we start, we can use also some clarity, some lemongrass, in order to be more focused during the therapy. And the therapy starts now.
I believe that this is the base of everything. This fear, because I have it for so many years, and everything else is piling up. So all these 20 years, everything else, all the extra responsibilities that now I have as a family member, as a parent, as a husband, as a business owner, all these extra responsibilities that happen, they are piling up on the problem.
This is something I want you to remember. Our brain is not built to make us happy. Our brain is built up to make us survive. So that's why as soon as you book the ticket, your body goes immediately to survival mode, fight or flight response. So you start thinking all the negative.
My worst fear is to get a panic attack on flight. I get panic attacks just of the thought I might get a panic attack on the flight. So I'm suffering months before the flight, days before hours before the flight, for just the idea of something happened on air and not be able to control the situation.
So basically now I will make you diagnosis to find out exactly what's going on now, one day before the flight. The throat chakra is open, the heart chakra is open, and the solar plexus is blocked. So this part here is blocked. This is the third chakra, the solar plexus, that has to do with fear. Is this anticipation that you have. Okay, so this is the one that will do the treatment. Okay, let's find out the specific fears. So the first one is fear of flying. The second one is fear of losing control. And the third one is fear of closed spaces. Our goal is to release this negative energy. So we put them in the device in order to reverse them. When you reverse, you release. As I'm doing the repaint your life bioresonance method, real as we call them, I want you to close your eyes. I will guide you through a guided visualization in order to fly, feeling happy, feeling safe, feeling confident, but most of all, feeling excited.
Current problem is I feel dizzy, I feel unstable, so I have the fear of losing control and faint or fall. I stopped doing things that I love.
So now I want you to close your eyes. Start. Inhale and exhale with the rhythm. 1, 2, 3, inhale, hold. 1, 2, 3.
I missed a lot of moments all these years, but I don't want to miss anymore. Because now I have a little girl that needs to go on vacations with her father. I want to go to Disneyland with her. I want to go to other places. Whatever I missed, I missed. I think I missed a lot, but I don't want to miss anymore. I want to be back. I want to be as good as I can. I will give everything and anything to take this away.
Michael, today is the first day of your new life. We're about to fly in Athens, and I want you to tell me exactly how do you feel this moment?
After the sessions we had, I feel better. I feel more relaxed. It doesn't mean though that I'm cured. I'm not gonna say this word. I feel I compared basically previous journeys, previous flights, previous months with this one, with this procedure, and it's way better, way more relaxed. I was living my life normally, let's say. Okay, now it's the part that scares me the most. My worst fear is walking in the plane, sitting down, and actually waiting for the takeoff. The force of the plane and the engines and the takeoff, that's the part that scares me the most, because you get these stomach feelings of what I heard. Everybody's feeling those, has these feelings, but for me it's the worst. Like the takeoff kills me.
It's not about the pain or the takeoff, it's only about how you perceive the stomach pain and the takeoff. It became one neuroassociation that you have, so your mind goes immediately to fight or flight response. That's why you feel this stomach pain, that it magnifies. Just with the thought that you might having a panic attack. You don't have a panic attack. You are preparing yourself of having a panic attack. But this is just a thought. And tonight, you will have a corrective experience. As soon as we take off, this feeling we will associate with excitement instead of fear. Instead of feeling scared, you will feel excited. So let's focus, and as soon as we go inside the plane, now I want you to use some magnesium before we get in the plane. And as soon as we sit and we're ready for takeoff, that's exactly when you open your journal, earpods, and focus on music. What do you listen and what do you see in your journal? Forget about the previous experience. Today, it's a new day. Today, it's a new experience for you.
That's what I'm waiting for.
Let's do it.
Welcome. It's a pleasure for us to welcome you aboard. We are ready for the lifetime experience.
My friend Michalis, today it's a new day. Tell us, how do you feel after 6 months of hard work, after the flight? How do you feel today, 24 of July of 2024?
It was an amazing journey, to tell you the truth. Hard work for all these 6 months. So I met Yiannis from day one. He was there for me, he helped me, he talked me through this amazing journey, and the results are obvious. We are here standing to beautiful Athens, looking at the sightseeing and expressing my gratitude basically to Yiannis. But as I said before, it didn't happen during one night. This was a hard work of 6 months through a revolutionary method from Yiannis, revolutionary approach that combined different methods of psychology, customized magnesium spray and lemongrass that helped me a lot. To tell you the truth, all the techniques that we went through at the gate helped me, because it put me back on track and back on focus. And for sure the customized magnesium that I sprayed over my stomach, that was, to tell you the truth, that was the best of everything. Because I always had this bloated stomach, I couldn't eat, I couldn't drink. So that one, I believe, had the most impact on me. I have this for 23 years. 23 years, imagine, I was 20 years old. Imagine how many trips I missed through all these 23 years. I've been traveling, but I'm struggling. So I don't take the initiative to travel. I was forced to travel. So from now on, I'm gonna take the initiative to book tickets, to surprise my wife, to go to visit places that I always wanted to go, and I was always fighting the best excuses. I'm very good at excuses. I'm not anymore. I don't need excuses anymore. The method, the whole journey, the 6 months journey with Yiannis Michael helped me to be standing here today and telling you these things.
Θέλω μετά από αυτό που να τελειώσουμε, Γιάννη μου, ο Μιχάλης να μου πει ετοίμασε το μωρό, φεύγουμε, πάμε στην Disneyland. Για μένα δεν θα είναι ο προορισμός, θα είναι η λύτρωση του η ευτυχία μου. Ο προορισμός γίνεται. Θα είναι η λύτρωση δική του και το πώς θα περάσουμε.
Today is the second part. We are flying back home. And Mike, tell me a little bit, how do you feel today after you win the first game? Let's go to the second game. Because it's just a game.
Yeah. Different
mind game.
Yeah, a mind game.
Mind game.
Yes, basically from the morning I woke up really excited. I didn't know why. Before this excitement, it was translated into fear. I came to the airport and I was feeling hungry, so I ate here as well. I don't even remember the last time that I ate something on the airport. And I'm just waiting to go back home to my loved ones. And then in 2 weeks, I have another flight. I have a family trip next week, in 2 weeks. And in 3 months, as I said, as my wife said in the interview, I already booked the trip to Disneyland because Yiannis was sure about it. So I already booked it. It's for November.
Today I saw you a little bit emotional during our lunch, and you mentioned your wife, what she missed those years.
All these years, basically, I was always finding excuses not to travel, and I know that maybe sometimes I let her down, but it was above my powers to do it. So now that it's within my powers to do it, I will try to compensate for all these years.